All right, welcome back. I hope you're well. So today we are going to discover a tool in Blender that is called Makehuman, an add-on that is so fucking awesome to create realistic characters in minutes. All right. So if you're interested in that, this is a video for you. Let's go. Alright, just before to begin, my name is Roman. I'm a shitty English speaker. I'm a French guy with a French shitty accent, but I hope I can do way better in 3D, and so I can try to learn you some stuff, alright? So I try to teach you some stuff. Sorry, you see how bad my English is, right? Okay, so if you're motivated and if you want to learn some 3D, you are at the good place, alright? So let's go. Here in my Blender software, I will show you how to use a tool that is really useful called Makehuman. So how do you do this? You go in your end panel and you will have here MPB machine blah 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 blah. This is your Makehuman stuff. But of course you don't have it, right? Because you need to install it first. So how do you install an add-on in Blender? This is really simple. You go in the magic world called internet, right? The internet. So you go into the internet and you just write on your keyboard, Makehuman Blender add-on, all right? And you need to put Blender add-on because before it, Makehuman was a standalone software, right? So you need to have the Blender add-on, not the standalone software. And here you have something called GitHub. All right. GitHub is like, if you don't know it, it's like a platform where everyone can put some code in it and you can just download it really quickly. How do you download it? Really simple. You just go here and you click download zip. Okay. Once you have the zip, right? I will do it if you just to show you. Okay, I have the zip now. So now you have the zip. You come in Blender, right? You go in Edit, Preferences, right? And in your Preferences panel, you go to Add-on here. The small arrow here, you click on install from disk and you just select here in your downloads your zip here. Okay, I will not do it because I have it already installed on my computer, but you need to do it. It will decompress the zip and copy everything in it in your add-on folder. All right, if you want to know where is your add-on folder in your computer, it's pretty simple. You just go in the internet and you write Blender add-on folder. Why you need to do that? Because your add-on folder in Blender change between your OS, right, and your way that you install Blender. If you install Blender, for example, with an installer, the folder for your add-ons will not be the same if you install it with a zip or if you take only the executable. So be careful with that. But here, right, and you just go here and all of this is here, add-on directory, right? All right, so this is the directory, right? So for Windows, for example, if you write for Windows, this is it, right? Okay, for me, I'm on Linux, for example, so for me, this is it, all right? Okay, so that being said, you should have now this little panel, and this is so awesome. You will see we can do in any minutes a realistic human being in Blender. It's freaking awesome. To be fair, it's a fucking miracle that even exists, right? So how do I use this? So really simple. The first thing to do is to go in the first panel and just go in new human and you go in from scratch, right? From scratch. You just do your thing, right? From scratch. And here you just do anything. You just, for example, for now, you just don't test anything. You just here click on create human and tada, you have a human, right? So it's a real human, a little bit weird, right? It's not really a man, it's not really a woman. It's because in the sex there is it's like 50-50, right? So but from now, just don't touch anything, just create your human, and when it's done you can modify it, okay? And it's way easier like this, okay? So how do I modify this human? So you just select it, right? Okay, and you go in the model, right? And here you can change everything you want, all right? Awesome. So let's start with gender, right? So if I want a woman, sorry, I put it 0, man, 1. Age, right? I can even do a fucking baby. The baby, to be fair, it's a little bit weird, but to be fair, it's pretty nice. You can try to watch babies in 3D in like assets website, and we'll see that baby is really hard to do. Okay, so let's see, like, let's put it right there. Okay, all right. You can put like more muscle, right? Okay, or more fat, more weight, right? You can do bigger or smaller, right? Fucking name, right? Okay, so you can do whatever you want. You can even play with the proportion, right? It's like your school director, big fat man, way more just weird, right? Okay, so you can do whatever you want. Don't be too harsh on this, because you can do whatever you can do whatever you want. You can even put boobs on your man. Why not? You do whatever you want. This is awesome, and this is way useful, right? And this is only the basics, right? So you can put like African, Asian, Caucasian. You do whatever you want. So this is Asian, right? This is Caucasian, all right? So Caucasian is like someone coming from Europe, all right? Or African, of course, is someone coming from Africa, right? So, and so be careful, because 000, it's nonsense, right? It's like someone coming from nowhere. So you see that the mesh is like break up. So you need to have this, the sum of the three here need to be 1, right? So I can have someone to be coming from Africa and from Asia, for example. That's not a problem, right? This is not a problem. But I can't have someone to Asia and to Africa. This is not, because the sum is 1.5, right? So you need to have the sum of this always to 1, okay? So just to be fair, right? Let's make an Asian guy, right? Okay, so in arm here, you can do whatever you want, right? It's, to be fair, it's really awesome, right? Look at that. Absolutely awesome. You see? So you can do whatever you want. I will not show you everything you get. You can just try everything, but you can see it's like, it's more detailed than the Sims, right? So really awesome. So you can try it. I will not make it for, but you can do whatever you want. This is really absolutely insanely detailed, right? So awesome, right? Look at this on the face. Look at this. I can do whatever I want, right? So really awesome. Okay, so I will let you play with this so you can have all the things you want, but the thing, it's like, okay, once I've done it, how do I use this as a mesh in my Blender file? Okay, because I don't want to keep this, because if you look under the hood of the model, you will see it's fucking mess, right? Look at this. If I go in my outliner here, in my property, sorry, and I go here, I see that there is hide helper right here, okay? You don't know what is it, but it's like a modifier to use, like to hide some stuff. And just to show you how much stuff is hidden, I will just hide it. Beam, right? And it's a fucking mess, because there is all the clothes and all the stuff in it, right? Okay, so that's not very easy, and often you don't want all of it, okay? So just to be sure, if you don't want all of it, if you just want your human model without the clothes, etc., okay, because often what you want to use is, you use this to create a human model, and you get your clothes from someplace else, or you do it yourself, all right? Maybe you can use its clothes, and I will show you how you can keep the clothes if you want to. But from now, imagine you want to get rid of the clothes, and you don't just want to keep your human data here, right? What you need to do, right, and you can see that the topology is pretty good too, right? What you need to do is, here in the hide helper, right, you just apply it, right? You just apply it, right? Oh my god, you can't. All right, okay, sorry. Okay, I will explain you too well. Okay, you can't apply it because your model have fucking thousands of shape keys, and the shape keys are used to, this is what is used to move your model characteristic when you change the character, right? So you need to remove the shape keys here. So how do? You just come here, right, on the arrow, okay, and you just here apply, not delete, because if you delete, your mesh will come back to its original pose. So you just go and apply all shape keys, okay? So you don't have shape key, but the data is still visually the same, right? And now what you need to do is, you need to go on the modifier and just apply it, okay? So to apply your modifier, you just put your mouse on it and you press Control A. Your mouse needs to be on it, all right? Or what you can do is go in the little arrow here and just press apply, same stuff. So right now my mess is really clean, and I will just remove all the things, the vertex group, because it's a fucking mess and I don't need this. So here, and delete all groups. Right now, I have a human that is really clean and without any of the metadata that is used by Makehuman to create the mesh, right? So this is really cool. You have a clean stuff and you can start work with it and do whatever you want with them, right? You even have some, oh wait, no, you don't have the texture with it, so bad. But this is how you can do really realistic humans in so little time in Blender. All right. Okay, so I will come back here. I will create a new human. I will show you how you can do if you want to keep some of the stuff I deleted. Okay, so let's create a new human from scratch, right? All right. Okay, and now just let's go here and just do the stuff we want. Okay, so just to be fair, I just want to have like, for example, a woman. Why not? Not that or yeah, this is cool. Okay, and I want something that, for example, is Caucasian. All right. Okay, so this is my model, but I saw that I can have several stuff here in the modifier, right? So what is it? So I will explain you how you can get this in the system here, and I will show you how you can, after it, manage this in Blender and not with Makehuman stuff. Because when you manage it with Blender, you are really in the real data, and so it's way easier to manage. All right, so let's check how it works, right? So because you can do a lot of things here, right? So what can I do? Okay, oh, you have bake shape key here, right? Awesome, because this is exactly the same button as what you use here. All right, I didn't even know, right? Okay, so here and I see like I can already delete the helper, right? Oh, awesome. Okay. All right. Okay. So you see, you know what? The thing I just show you, it's that you can make the bake shape key and delete helper specifically in the Makehuman panel. So this is cool. All right. So this is exactly what I showed you just before. But what I want to show you is like you can have some material, right? This is pretty fun. But let's try and let's use it, right? Let's try it. Okay. So let's see how my material is going here. All right, and now this is pretty fucking what the fuck? Okay, all right, I was not expecting this, but why not? Maybe it's because oh yeah, all right. No, this is the same, right? There is no clone, right? Let's see how it goes. So you can have a material, right? So pretty awesome, right? But as you can see, it's really, to be fair, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare to work with that, right? So if I were you, I would use my shader to shade your model and not the Makehuman one, right? Maybe you can check how this works, and you can use it, and you can use it whatever you want. But I think it's because you can, if you want, change every color you want. So it can be really cool. You can even work in it to check how it's done if you know a little bit how shaders works. But yeah, for me, it's a little bit of a mess, and it could be really easier if I did it myself. But you see that you can have a shader if you want. Okay, but what I want it's not the shader, right? It's the stuff that are here. For example, let me see. This is create assets. This is awesome. Okay, so made skin, right? We don't really care. What we want is clothes. You can have clothes. It's so often. All right. Oh no, so bad. All right. Okay, my bad. I thought that is what one, but you see that is not ported yet. Maybe you have it on your new version because maybe it's an old one. So we can't use clothes right now. So whatever you want, like I said to you, you need to import your clothes import your clothes from another sources. You can't use Makehuman for it. So anyway, when you finish your human and you're happy with it, the only things to do is to operation, bake shape key, delete helper, right? This is exactly the same stuff I just did before when I click on the button. So you know how to do. But now you have a little bit of a shader, right? Just here. But to be fair, the shader it's pretty complicated, so not too much. So it seems a little bit weird, so maybe you can just use your shader for it. All right, so here is how you can use your Makehuman add-on to do the human you want. So it's really, really useful. It's pretty awesome. If you want to have some clothes and hairs and stuff, you can just go on blend swap. That is really cool stuff too. And you can find anything you want in blend swap, right? And I think even Makehuman have like Makehuman closes bank. Here, you see that I have here, yes, I have a bank of clothes that I can download and just import in Blender, like in OBJ and stuff. So really, really cool. Let's see. How do I click here if you want to upload new clothes? How to install clothes, right? All right, okay. So you can just, oh my God, it's for the Makehuman software. You can use it for Blender. Oh, too bad, too bad. All right, but you can do whatever you want. And so if you are in blend swap, this is a really good story, because a really good seed, because if I close here, I will have a lot of clothes that I can just import in Blender and just put on my software here, you know, here. So really cool. Blend swap is a really great website for this. And often if I need to have some clothes and I don't want to create modeling myself, I go on blend swap or any other website and I get one and modify it, right? So this is really, really useful, and I really love this side. And so if you use this with, for example, you can got hairs too, right? If you want some hair for your character, because right now our character does not have hair, you can go here and you will have the hair on the character too. There is practically anything you want in blend swap, and this is really, really cool. Really, really cool. Come on, man. Come on. The website is a little bit slow sometimes, but yeah. All right. Come on. So give me some hair, right? Come on. So bad. Physical hair rig. I think this one will be cool. All right. Little bit slow, yeah. Come on. All right. So the time is loading. You can go on blend swap if you want to have some stuff more than your Makehuman. But right now, you know how you can do, like in minutes, literally minutes, you can have a clean topology of a human that is really clean, and you can animate shading and put clothes on it, all right? So this is really cool, really, really useful. And well, to be fair, I don't know what to say more. It's just perfect. It's a miracle that a tool like this can be available for free in the software like Blender, all right? So if you like this, and if you want to learn more 3D, what I can propose to you is that we create a film together, right? Do you want to create a film with me? If yes, you can click just here to come with me on a journey of 5 or 6 days, I don't remember, but a little bit less of a week. And when we are create a gladiator movie entirely in Blender, when we learn all the steps to create a movie entirely, right? Modeling, rig, animation, shading, rendering, video editing, all the stuff to have your final movie that you can send to your mother, right? Awesome. So if you want to learn this, if you want to learn how to do this, just click here, entirely free, my treat to you. Thank you very much.